smugglings, what is happening? This is going to be my 5 most anticipated games of 2025. I'm going to be discussing the games that I'm looking forward to the most that are coming out this year. And I will tell you right now, they are all on PlayStation 5 because I'm a PlayStation 5 gamer. That is predominantly where I play. So it makes sense that they are PlayStation 5 games because I am a Sony pony. I accept money from Sony. And I question none of their decisions because they are the best, they are perfect, and don't talk back to them. But we're going to be discussing the games that are the ones that I'm most looking forward to this year. And this is obviously subject to change because there will be games announced and there will be release dates that are revealed that are not available right now. But I am fairly certain that games like Project Robot and Intergalactic are not coming out this year. So I'm fairly confident in not including them in this particular list because I know that they are not coming out this year. But there are games that are not specifically announced for this year, but there's a good likelihood that they will come out this year. So we're going to be discussing those right now. So without further ado, let's go to number 5. At number 5, it is Suikoden 1 and 2 Remaster, Great Rune and Dunen Unification Wars. That is a fucking title. I've never tried Suikoden, but I've always been interested in the games because it's published by Konami. And Konami is one of my absolute favorite publishers. They're probably my second favorite video game publisher. And I really liked the look of what I saw when I looked at it on the PlayStation Store, where you have the trailers and the screenshots, and I loved what I saw of it, and it's got really beautiful music. I love the art style to it, and I'm always looking to get into RPGs a bit more than I currently am, because I do struggle to maintain my interest with RPGs, and I don't exactly know why, but I want to give this one a shot because it looks so promising and so inviting, and it's a series of games that were very popular in the late 90s, and that is one of my favorite eras, and I think the game looks great. I'm really excited that they've been remastered for the PlayStation console. I may not like what I play, but it looks really great. I'm really excited to try it nonetheless, so I had to include Suikoden on here because it looks really good. I've always wanted to play them, and they're more accessible than ever now, so really I'm excited for Suikoden, which is coming out very soon, I believe in March. So that is coming out very soon. So that is very exciting. So that is Suikoden Remaster at number 5. Number 4. At number 4 we have Death Stranding on the beach. Princess Beach. So I absolutely adore Death Stranding. I think it's a really great game and one of the best science fiction stories I've ever witnessed. It is such an amazing game. Hideo Kojima is an absolute madman. He's completely gone nuts, but we love him for it. And he created something really great when he was left off the leash. He left the confines of Metal Gear Solid so he could run free in the fields of Death Stranding. And he really did do an amazing job there. And I love Death Stranding, and I think Death Stranding 2 looks really great from what we've seen. I do agree with a lot of people when they say that Death Stranding would have been amazing as a standalone entry, and I did wish for Hideo Kojima to move on from it, but we are getting the game and it looks really great. I can't wait to see what is in store for Sam Porter Bridges. What sort of Amazon packages are we going to be carrying across the wasteland in this particular game now that we are post-pandemic? Because if you didn't know, the original Death Stranding came out just before the pandemic, and it somehow predicted a worldwide cataclysm, which is really impressive, and that's what Hideo Kojima is known for. He is the predictor of nightmares in the world, and it's really interesting because if you look at Metal Gear Solid 2, for example, he had this terrorist attack on New York City before 9/11 happened, because the game was in development before 9/11 actually occurred, and he's really great at predicting a lot of events that are going to happen in the world, so it's really impressive. And Death Stranding 2 looks great. Can't wait to play it. That is Death Stranding 2 at number 4. Number 3, we have Indiana Jones. Jonesy. That's my Sean Connery impression. It's amazing, I know. And I'm really excited for Indiana Jones. I love Indiana Jones, one of my favourite film series. Watched Dial of Destiny in theatres, cried myself to tears because I realised halfway through the film, this is not as good as I thought it was going to be. And that's fine, it is what it is. But I still love the original 4. And yes, I do love the 4 because Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I think, is an amazing film. I really love it. I think it is so Indiana Jones. And I don't really think it's that bad that Shia LaBeouf swung from Vine in the film. That is completely fine. That is probably the least fantastical thing in the Indiana Jones film. And I think that movie is great. I think all of them are great. But I will say that Last Crusade is my favourite of the series. Amazing film. Indiana Jones has already come out on Xbox and they have it there available for them. And I'm very jealous. Probably the first time I've been jealous of an Xbox player in quite a while. Because I do not have the series console. And it looks really great. From Machine Games, a developer I'm a very big fan of. I love the Wolfenstein games and they do a great job at making great games where you are shooting Nazis. And that's what you're doing in Indiana Jones. You are shooting them Nazis. That is what you're doing. And it looks really great. Can't wait to play it. That is coming out sometime soon, along with all of Xbox's catalogue of games. Watch this space. It will definitely happen. And they're already talking about it right now. We are seeing that Gears of War and Halo are going to come across to us on the PlayStation side. So that is very exciting to see. And I think the game looks amazing. And I'll play anything Machine Games does because they are a great developer. So can't wait to play Indiana Jones. That is Indiana Jones at number 3. Number 2, we have Chronos: The New Dawn, which is a game that we've not known about for a long time. At least I haven't known about it for a long time. And it is from the developer of the Silent Hill 2 remake, Bloober Team. And that is the main reason why I'm excited for this game. It's because Bloober Team are working on it and they really did an amazing job at the Silent Hill 2 remake. They really maintained and preserved the legacy of that particular game and did an amazing job there. And I'm really excited to see what they're going to do in the future. They are a really exciting team to watch, I believe, because they've made such a great effort with the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I've liked a lot of their games previously, but they've never made anything as great as the Silent Hill 2 remake. And I selfishly wish that they would make more remakes in the Silent Hill series, and I hope that is a possibility in the future. But right now we've got Chronos: The New Dawn coming out sometime this year, so I'm very much looking forward to trying that out. It is a science fiction horror game and it does give you that feeling of a Dead Space game. It is very reminiscent of Dead Space in the way that it is a sci-fi horror game, and the perspective is over the shoulder from the gameplay that we've seen of it, and looks really great. Can't wait to play that. That is Chronos: The New Dawn, number 2. Number 1. What is the coveted number 1 most anticipated game of 2025 from Smoggy? What is it? Well, I can tell you right now, the Smaug's most anticipated game of 2025 is Grand Theft Auto 6. No, it's not. It is Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. That's right, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is my most anticipated game of 2025, and I believe it is coming out in 2025. It's featured in a bespoke section on PlayStation for games that come out in 2025, so I hope that it is coming out in 2025. It seems likely. And I'm really loving this resurgence that Konami is having in the gaming industry, because they are my second favorite video game publisher, like I said, and I think they made some of the best games of all time, and it's really great to see them come back and emerge as this prominent force in the industry once again. And hopefully we'll see more games from them in the vein of Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid. And maybe they can call Kojima to come back for more Metal Gear Solid entries. That would be the hope, and that would be something that would be amazing. But Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is obviously the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. And it's a game that is very great. I love Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. It is much harder than I remembered when I played it recently. I've got it on the Master Collection, and I got goddamn stuck on that Volgin boss fight near the end. And it just really pissed me off, man. I'm just not as good as games I used to be, it seems like, because that game is really tough at that particular point. But I still love it a lot, and it's got some amazing characters. The Metal Gear Solid series is bananas in the best possible way. And this is the beginning of the series chronologically. And it makes sense that they're remaking this game first. And Konami are making some smart choices with the games that they're remaking in these beloved franchises such as Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid. So I think they've done a great job there, and I really can't wait to see this game from Virtua Studio, which is very apt, as that is a mission in the game. It's called the Virtuous Mission. It's a very funny joke, and that is very coincidental, but very cool. So I really am looking forward to Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. But the remake is called Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. So I gotta stop saying Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, because that is the old game, but the new game is Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. I'll get used to it someday. But that is my most anticipated game for this year that I currently know about. There may be games that are announced and released within 6 months that I fall in love with. But currently, as it stands, those are the games that I'm most anticipating. And I think we've got quite a good list there. And I think we'll have some really amazing experiences this year, and I'm very much looking forward to them. And those are my picks for the top 5 most anticipated games this year. Give me your most anticipated games, smauglings, in the comments below, and we'll have a discussion about it. And I really appreciate you watching this, smauglings. Hope you're having a great new year, and I wish you all the best. And I will see you soon, smauglings. You guys take care, and I will see you soon.